Welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about your income taxes, which are coming up. My guest this segment is Betty Yee, a member of the State Board of Equalization. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you, Steve.
The board, of course, deals with sales and use tax, business taxes, but you work closely with the Franchise Tax Board, which collects our income taxes, and the IRS. And I've been told by a federal IRS individual who said billions of dollars are left on the table by individuals who don't take advantage of what's called the Earned Income Tax Credit.
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. The Earned Income Tax Credit has been around since 1975, and it was a way to offset the burden of Social Security taxes and be really a credit that can be available for low and middle income families and individuals. And we believe that 1 out of 5 who are eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit do not claim it. Do
you have any reason why they just don't know about it?
Don't know about it, and generally these are lower income families who don't necessarily have the expertise who are guiding them when they're filing their tax returns, but there are resources available to help them.
Now we should point out that these are individuals who may not even owe any income taxes, and yet they're entitled to a rebate.
That's exactly right. But in order to receive the credit, the refundable credit, they have to file a return. So that is where we hope the education and through word of mouth and through this program we can alert Californians that you may be eligible for this Earned Income Tax Credit.
And is there an income threshold?
There is. There are income thresholds depending on family size, and the family income is generally around $46,000 for a family that has 3 qualifying children, and the amount of the credit can go up to about $6,000 for a family of that size.
So it's amazing that families, individuals that aren't making a great deal of money are leaving in really thousands of dollars individually on the table.
That's right. That's right.
I want to switch gears a little bit and talk a little bit about some of the scams that we can expect this tax season.
Yes, and particularly when we talk about who's eligible to claim this credit, there are many, many resources that are available to help families be able to file the return, claim the credit. But oftentimes during tax season, we see some unscrupulous actors that come out and portray themselves as tax professionals or even as agents of the Internal Revenue Service. And so we caution taxpayers to be sure that whatever they are receiving by email, through snail mail, that they are legitimate correspondence from government agencies.
So what would you recommend that individuals do?
I would recommend that individuals, when they receive something, they can go on the IRS website, irs.gov/phishing, phishing, and they can then verify whether the correspondence is legitimate or not.
And can they call also?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I think I was told IRS, they don't make phone calls?
No.
They don't? So if you get a phone call, you know it's not
legitimate. You know it's not legitimate, right.
Interesting.
Right.
I want to talk about another program that will help individuals who may not make a lot of money and have professional preparers, and that's the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance.
Yes, VITA, what we call it. Yes.
Right.
These are centers that are operating this tax season, every tax season throughout the state in communities, and this is a free filing assistance service. And particularly for those families that are low and middle income and claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit, this is a wonderful free resource where they can get some assistance and get their return filed.
And so you can get the return filed and get all this help if you make up to what, $51,000, I understand.
If you're as a married with children, yes, absolutely.
All right, fascinating. Thank you very much for offering some of this advice during tax season. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. A reminder, you can see this and other interviews on YouTube, also on My Government On Demand.